Hi there, it's Nick Johnson from Anytime Fitness, just in the new Abbotsford location here. We opened on Monday. Everything is done and working. I'm going to take you on a quick tour. So right here behind me is our lobby, as you can see. And then our front door is right over here. And right over there, that's Raina, the manager. Whoa, there we go. All right. Come on, we're gonna go for a tour. All right, so we come through the little hallway here, and over here's the trainer's room. That's where people meet with the personal trainers, go through all kinds of stuff, talk about what they want to do and the results they want to get. Then we come into kind of the main part of the gym. So quick glance behind me. Don't worry, I'm gonna take you through it all. But for now, quickly shoot over here. You see we have a water fountain right there. And then right here, here's a cool part about Anytime Fitness. Whoop, that's a new member coming to join up, love it. Right here are individual washrooms. So unlike other gyms that have big change rooms, you know, you're changing beside 10 people, maybe trying to get ready in the morning, trying to wait for showers. In here, you have your, just like home, your own private washroom with a nice big shower and sink, everything else. Everything that you need. And again, it's your washroom. You lock the door, you do everything you need to do, and then you're off to work. So we've got a bunch of these down here. Again, private washrooms, something that makes Anytime Fitness a little bit different than most gyms. Into our member area here, and this is kind of the touch and go station where you basically touch down, take your shoes off, away you go. We've got food and snacks as we're a 24-hour gym. You have access to stuff 24 hours a day, which is great. And then you'll see lots of little stuff here in the cubbies to keep you motivated, little quotes and whatnot. Again, sometimes some people think it's silly, but whatever keeps you coming back, whatever keeps you motivated to keep doing your thing here at Anytime Fitness, that's the most important thing. So then we have our machine circuit right here. The great thing about this, one side's legs, the other side over here is upper body. If you're in a hurry, it's perfect. Rip around this 3 times, taking as little breaks as you can. It takes about, you'll be huffing and puffing, but it takes about 22 minutes. You're done. That's it. That's your workout. Perfect strength training. Not an every day or every time kind of routine, but if you're in a big hurry, it's Friday, you got to get home for dinner, or you're going out on a date, you just want to get your quick workout in. That's a really good option. But now we get into the fun stuff and some of my favorite parts. This is our functional area. I call it a jungle gym for adults. As you can see it right there behind me, TRX, there's a heavy bag that's going to be hung on the back, cables, power pivots, medicine balls, slam balls, all the kind of stuff that a gym should have because it's fun. You get to slam stuff around, you get to move. It's not just about pushing super heavy weights all the time. It's about having some fun, getting a good sweat going, and getting functionally strong, which is really important. So let's go over to our cardio. So cool part about our cardio, all the way down here, you can kind of see it all the way up to the wall behind me here. Everything you need, ellipticals, treadmills. It's the highest end Precor that's on the market. It's fantastic, web enabled. Watch Netflix on it, watch YouTube on it. Surf the web, update Facebook, along with a million different workout programs on there. So we got you totally covered. And you get a nice little view. You get a nice little view outside because we've got in this whole area, you can see lots of floor to ceiling windows on both sides. So tons of natural light in here, which is nice because most people think of gyms and they think of kind of dungeon, basement. No, not here. Then we'll go into our free weight area. Free weight area right behind me. Got all the classic stuff you need for a good workout. 2 squat racks sitting right behind me. Urethane dumbbells that go at 100 pounds. Barbells. A Smith machine right here beside me here. We'll show you how to use all this stuff. If you're new to the gym, that's what we do. We're fantastic at teaching. It's all about teaching you how to be a little bit better every day and a little bit stronger, a little bit more functional every day. So big cable crossover machine. You may have seen that in some gyms. Also, we've got TVs all over the gym so you can watch the hockey game, as you can see right behind me there. And then we'll keep going over here, and I'm going to show you some of this functional stuff because it's my favorite kind of stuff, and we're going to teach you how to use it when you come. Even if you're just a regular member, you're not going to do personal training, we'll teach you how to use it anyway. If you want to do personal training, we do tons of personal training, everything from one-on-one to couples training to small group training, lots of fun stuff, and they spend most of their time on the big adult monkey bars behind me. So we've got battle ropes, you can see them right here, slam balls right behind me there, kettlebells. Lots of kettlebells over here in the corner, wall balls, everything you could possibly need. And literally, the monkey bars, harder than it looks. When I was a kid, those used to be so easy. Now that I'm old, it's so tough. I don't know when it got so tough. So I'll take you across here. This is all AstroTurf, super easy on the knees, super good traction to be running around and doing fun stuff on. You can see back over here, right where my thumb is, that's a sled. You push that backwards and forwards across the AstroTurf. It's fun. You kind of see some of the NFL players doing stuff like that. We're gonna teach you how to do that too. Great workout. Big board behind us with all our values. You can read some of that from behind me, but quickly take you through it. Really sums up what Anytime is and what we're all about. We reject the notion that beauty is one size fits all. Every human being is beautiful. It's the quest of how do we make each other better, and how do we better ourselves day in, day out. That's the beauty of it. We celebrate the little victories. It's not about losing 100 pounds. That doesn't happen overnight. It starts with the first time you come in the gym, the first step you take, the first time you say no to dessert. And then, when you've earned it, when you say yes to a dessert, right? All that kind of good stuff. It's not about being 100% everything. It's about the little victories that we make along the way. We believe we're stronger together, 100%. Our team believes that. We believe that in the way that we help our members. We believe that's the culture we create in the club. So you'll notice that when you're a member of our club, all the members support each other, and that's a huge important part of it. And that's why we turn some people away from the club that want to join, because they just don't fit that supportive membership that we want to have. We want to be helping everybody. And last, we'll help you turn your inertia into momentum. So it doesn't matter if you haven't been in the gym in 10 years. We're here to help you get into the gym, find something that fits your budget and fits your schedule, because we're all busy. One of the reasons we're 24 hours. But we're going to help you find the right program for you. I'll show you one more thing, and then we're done. And then I want you to come on down and check us out in person. It looks way better in person than it does on a little camera like this. This is our studio. Whoop, there we go. Studio. Wow, that's impressive. Nice sign. We come in here, nice big studio behind me, lots of natural light, which is fantastic. You'll see we've got some beautiful spin bikes in here, so we can do some spinning in here. Got a whole set of dumbbells in here, just sitting right behind me there. You've got your balance balls, foam rollers. We got our boxing stuff in here, so we do some boxing classes. Here's something I wanted to show you, which is kind of cool. So, come over here. So here's a dilemma. Let's say you're a class person, you like doing your classes. But, you're always rushing to get to the class. Sometimes it's full, you can't get in it. Or a 24-hour gym, what happens if your only time to work out is 11 o'clock at night when all the kids are asleep? Well, that's why we have our Wexer system right here. Okay, so what is this little thing here? It's got about 250 different programs in it. Everything from like a P90X type program to Jillian Michaels, to yoga, to Pilates, to spin, to everything. So, what would you like to see? Spin? All right, I'll take you through spin. So right here, we basically can choose what we want, class type. We're gonna do spin, press the button there. See, it's all touchscreen, all fancy like that. We're gonna do, how about a little ride through Italy? Sound like fun? Sounds like fun to me. Boom, hit that. Okay, kind of cool there. Gets better though, hang on. Hit start. So, what this is, just on here quickly, it's going to tell you category is cycling, because that's what we picked. But you can also actually divide up the categories by level, so beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Equipment, so what type of equipment do you want to use for it, or more importantly, what do you need for it? And then finally, duration. How long do you want this to be? So let's say you only have 25 minutes, you just hit, I want to pick a program under 25 minutes out of all the stuff in here. Just show me the ones under 25 minutes. So it's pretty cool. So, how does this work? Well, obviously you can't sit here and look at the little screen. So we have a huge screen that comes out of the ceiling. You can see it's still actually coming down behind me there. And so it's almost to the bottom now. I'll just walk backwards, hopefully I don't trip over anything. Bam, you are literally spinning in your spin class through the Dolomites. So all you would do is once this starts up, you grab one of your bikes, you park it right over here in front of the screen, and you are literally, don't get run over by a motorcycle, you're literally cycling through the Dolomites. So pretty cool. Again, this system has everything from P90X style hardcore workouts to Pilates to yoga to everything. It's fantastic for those times when you just want to do something, you're not sure what you want to do, or it's late, you just want someone to take you through a workout, but you don't have a one-on-one trainer. This is perfect, right? And then, let's say you're done, you want to switch classes, you just hit stop, Yeah, I want to stop it. Anyway, so that's it. A little bit of a longer video than I expected it to be, but just come on down, check us out. It's a fantastic facility in East Abbotsford. We're open 24 hours a day. When you join, you get some free personal training simply because we want to show you how to do everything that you're going to need to learn how to do to see results. For us, it's not about having a big membership. It's about having the right membership, having people that support each other, making sure they get healthy, and we're doing our best to support you because that's what our life is about. Anyway, hope to see you at Anytime Fitness soon. Take care. Bye-bye.